Welcome to Manhwa Population. Spoilers are ahead, so proceed with caution. This is the second installment of the series. If you haven't seen the earlier episodes, please check the link in the description below. Without further ado, let's dive in. As Yushu, he places the QI replenishing pill in his mouth. He reflects on the fact that the snake catchers are dead, and the demon bear is severely injured. It's now his turn to take action. He transforms into his battle form and prepares to launch an attack. However, before he can do so, he spots two QI replenishing pills lying in the snow. He wonders why he feels so hungry and contemplates whether consuming these two pills, bringing his total to 3, would be effective. Ultimately, he decides to conceal one pill behind his teeth, waiting for the opportune moment to swallow it. Suddenly, a pack of wolves begins to encircle him. He speculates that the scent of blood may be attracting them, but he considers this a fortunate turn of events, as he feels a bit peckish after taking the pills, and he has no desire to feast on the villagers' remains. Almost instinctively, he lunges at the wolves, dispatching them one by one, with lethal bites. He resolves to satisfy his hunger with these wolves, even as more continue to approach. He realizes that since acquiring the demon god cauldron, he can digest food almost instantaneously, fueling his desire for more. The remaining wolves leap toward him, intent on attacking, but he continues to kill and consume them. Suddenly, he senses something amiss. No matter how many wolves he devours, his hunger remains unquenched. The remaining wolves begin to retreat toward the demon bear. He wonders if the presence of the demon bear is the reason his hunger is not satisfied. The demon bear, noticing the approaching wolves, starts to attack, using its massive claws to eliminate them. So he observes from a distance, realizing just how formidable the demon bear is, despite its injuries, reflecting on the earlier confrontation between the demon bear and the snake catchers. He notes that the bear appears to be at the peak of the 3rd level of spiritual cultivation, while he himself is only at the peak of the 2nd level. His eyes begin to redden as he struggles to maintain his composure, reminding himself that he must not succumb to hunger and jeopardize everything for a mere meal. Yet, the gnawing hunger persists, leading him to question whether the demon god cauldron is the source of this insatiable desire, as if it is urging him to consume the demon bear. He reflects on the fact that although the demon bear possesses a higher cultivation level, it is severely injured, and he cannot afford to keep fleeing. Suddenly, the demon bear becomes aware of his presence, and he wonders if it had expended all its strength to fend off the wolves that had been attacking it. He encourages himself to stay calm and composed, asserting that as long as he remains clever and cautious, he still has a viable chance of victory. In a split second, he lunges at the demon bear, both creatures intent on killing and devouring one another. Utilizing his quick wit, he strikes at the bear's eyes with his enhanced golden tail, blinding it, and eliciting a cry of pain. The bear releases him, and he realizes that this demon bear is significantly stronger than the demon eel he had previously defeated in the river. However, with the bear now blinded, he feels the odds have shifted in his favor. He becomes aware that the effects of the QI replenishing pills he consumed earlier are starting to fade, and the cold is beginning to take its toll on his body. He quickly swallows the last pill he had hidden in his mouth, feeling his strength return as he adopts an attacking stance. He resolves to tend to his injuries after he has slain the demon bear. In an instant, he lunges at the bear, sinking his teeth into its neck and slamming it to the ground. He notes that despite its blindness, the bear remains incredibly powerful. He also feels the pain coursing through his body as the bear attempts to claw at him, realizing that some of his bones may be fractured. Nevertheless, he refuses to release his grip on the bear's throat until he has snapped its neck. Summoning all his strength, he twists and breaks the bear's neck, cursing it to perish. But the bear manages to throw him off. He reasons that although the bear is still alive, it has sustained a severe injury to its throat and will not survive much longer. Therefore, he decides to finish it off from a distance. He considers using rocks, as he did with the demon boar, but doubts their effectiveness. Instead, he opts for a tree, using his tail to lift it, and then smashing it down onto the bear's head, killing it instantly. While he believes this should suffice to ensure the bear is dead, he decides to channel his energy to heal himself, while keeping a watchful eye from a distance. Suddenly, he hears a noise and turns to see the wolves returning. He attempts to shout at them to back off, asserting that he is the one who killed the demon bear, and they cannot simply take it. When the wolves do not retreat, He resolves to consume his last QI replenishing pill and eliminate them all. 2 hours later, as the sun begins to rise over the forest, he makes his way toward the demon bear, leaving behind the corpses of the wolves. He appears injured but feels it is safe now that he has dealt with the wolves. He reflects that the effects of the pill will not last long, and given his injuries, he needs to find a secure place to hide and recover before cultivating. If the snake catchers return, he knows he will be in serious trouble. As he trudges forward, dragging the lifeless body of the demon bear, he passes the fallen villagers and ponders how many lifetimes humans must endure only to meet such a tragic end. Suddenly he halts, his gaze fixed on one of the corpses, and he realizes it belongs to the young boy's father, the same boy who had previously shared his fish with him. Beside the man, he notices the 2 dogs from earlier, lying motionless. He attempts to rouse them, urging them to leave before they succumb to the cold, but soon understands that they have already stiffened in death. The sight of the dogs' unwavering loyalty to their deceased owner stirs conflicting emotions within him. As he resumes his journey, he reflects on the harsh reality of this world, where only the most cunning and treacherous can survive, and he resolves to endure whatever challenges lie ahead. Eventually, he discovers a cave, noting the puddle outside that conceals its entrance, making it an ideal hiding spot. He begins to consume the demon bear's body, recognizing that he must cultivate while he still has the strength. He remarks on the bear's exquisite taste, contemplating that this might explain the relentless pursuit of the demon god cauldron. Inside He's stomach, the cauldron absorbs the bear's remains, and he starts to feel the familiar sensation of evolution. Golden spikes emerge along his tail, and he revels in the achievement of breaking through to the 3rd level of spiritual cultivation. Not only has he reached the pinnacle of this level, but his tail has also sprouted 10 golden scales. He reflects on the notion that greater risks yield greater rewards, affirming that every effort was worthwhile. Channeling Sun Wukong, he envisions claiming a mountain and becoming a king in the coming spring. Thank you for watching. I want to express my gratitude to those who have subscribed to my channel. I encourage you to support me by subscribing and joining to my channel, and I will be Manhwa recap videos in every day. Thank you for your support, and I look forward to seeing you in the next installment.